Mods are back for the first time in a few days. Today we got 11 mods released. All platforms got, unfortunately, nothing today. However, PC and Mac players did get 5 new and 6 updates. As always, we'll look at all the new mods plus customization features so that you can better decide what you want and what you don't. Starting off, we've got some new ones for PC and Mac players. This is the Ursus 4-pack. So this is kind of neat. So these were developed at the Polish Czechoslovak Research and Development Center for Tractors in Brno, which is super cool. Giants actually have an office there right now. And then they were produced at the ZM Ursus plant in Poland from 1984 through 2009. If this looks like Zader that we have, yeah, no, you're right. It's kind of is. There are 10 different tractors in here. However, there's only 5 different models. You basically have a 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive. Additionally, almost all of them have the same setup of customization options, but you're just kind of looking at different body styles and things like that. So we are just going to go all the way to the top and check out the 1014. On here, attachers front and back. We got a couple different sets, so we can either go with different attachers in the back and different setups for attachers in the front. A lot of different customization options on here. By the way, this mod pack is from Caston 18, so you know it is absolutely insane. Engine options on here, basically you've just got 96 horsepower, 23 or 17 miles per hour. Wheel brands, we have Lizard tires number 3, Bridgestone Continental Midas Coulter, and then Lizard tires number 2. Lots of different customization options through there. We'd be here for 20 hours if we went through them all. Decals, we have a couple different setups for decals, which is very, very cool. Fender options, we have a wide set, extended set, high set, which looks a little interesting, but I love it at the same time. And back to standard. Front fenders, we have a couple different types here with metal and plastic and rounded or squared off. Mud flaps, we do have a setup for these as well. If you guys prefer a certain type of mud flap, definitely check that out. Turbocharger cover, yeah or no. I don't know, do you have to have one of those in real life? Guess maybe that's why you got the option. Don't touch it. I'm sure it's going to be hot. Different setup for front lights. Looking great. Roof setup. Check this out. Extra lights, beacons, high roof, back down a little bit. Exhaust types. Of course, we have different ones of these depending on what your taste is. Steering wheel. We have a couple different setups for steering wheels on the inside and the seat. And we get a little wheel that you can grab a hold of. Love that. Hood on here, we have a couple different types, so choose the one that best suits you. Cabin color, now we've got only a few different setups for this. Most people will probably going to want to go for dark or light, and well, they've given you those options. Wheel weight color, we don't have wheel weights installed right now, but if we did, we could change those color. Front weight, well, we don't have that either, but we could change that. Always go with the front 3-point. Come on now. Engine color. Love that we can change that up. We also have the body color as well, and the roof color. Now, keeping it white makes things a little bit easier when you're out in the sun, but hey, if you want to make it a show tractor, go for it. And then, of course, we have colors for our rims and even the hubs. How cool is that? Oh, yeah, decals. Don't forget about those. Next is the Ftg Kallefall. This is from RIMVIS, Rimfest, something like that. The only customization option here is going to be your license plate. Weighs 8.4 tons, but it does have the T404s, which is super duper cool. Otherwise, this is just a new version of a logging claw. Next up, we have the Krone TX 560D. This is going to be a forge wagon for you guys. Holds 56,000 liters. As far as wheel brands, we have Michelin, BKT, Bridgestone. We have a Cinto, and then back down. Of course, standard wide tires throughout. Designs, we have white reflector, red, orange, yellow number 1, none. And then back end cover, we have a green cover. We have the black cover with Krone decal, my favorite, or nothing. And then rim colors, we have all of them for some reason. Doesn't really fit too well. Also, the only reason I could figure out that this is not on consoles is the Cinto, which is kind of irritating, but hey, it is what it is. Next to last is the Namyslo Sharp 600, 130 horsepower, 3 meters at 9 miles an hour. What is it? Well, it's a cultivator. Roller setup, so we have a couple different sets for those. Lighting with yes and no, and track eradicators, yes or no on there as well. And lastly, we have the Kotte Garant docking station. This is from Agro Modding as well. This does have a required one, the manure system. Man, my words don't work today. 650 kilogram weight on here, hooks up via 3-point, and it just allows you to kind of move your slurry around. Again, you will need the manure system for this to work, otherwise That's kind of pointless. So then let's talk about some mod updates for PC and Mac players. The first was Sariola version 104. No new game save is required in a very short update. Bakery gate collision has been fixed, and the NPC traffic stopping has also been fixed. Next up, we have the AutoSan D47. Now, this one's an interesting one because it's still showing as version 1.0. There is no changelog. However, it's got 296 votes on the mod up with a rating of 4.7. So my understanding is this was probably just resubmitted, maybe taken down, maybe it's been put back up and not changed since then. Either way, if you were looking for this, well, it's here now. Next is the Metal-Fach T229 version 101. This does have a changelog. Improved collisions, maximum attach rotation angle increased, and speed up animation of support foot folding. Next, we got Dashboard Live version 1.4, and this is a huge changelog. Oh my goodness! Support for variable working widths, support for extended cruise control, and realistic damage system. Display of the set speed for the VCA, keep speed. Display for cover opening, display of cultivator type normal cultivator or deep cultivator / subsoiler, filling material display for name and icon, factor. How many times did I say that? It's a factor 7. Evaluation for RDA fixed. I have no idea what that means. Display of current player name added. Dollies and hook lift trailers are now skipped when evaluating the trailer. Comparison operators and negotiation for base, VCA, GPS, and HLM added. Precision farming evaluation corrected. Bug in the dark mode has been corrected, which caused more dark switching than planned. Bug with fill types fixed, whereby the specification of trailer was mandatory. Bug in page switching fixed, whereby the enemy terminal could be activated. The empty terminal could be activated. And display type audio is now available, or audible, outside the vehicle. Woo! What an update, man! Never mind, this update's longer. This is the CVT Addon from version 1001. Motor start with configuration no fixed. ADCP was switched back and forth too wildly. DBL parameters adjusted. See Wiki, go do it now. Boat in the Hofbergman could not be driven. Wheelbarrow was excluded, not executed, excluded. Speed curve adjusted for modern configuration. New shop configuration for harvesters and electric vehicles. Okay. Clutch pedal can now be used as inching pedal for harvesters. That's kind of cool. Manual vehicles now be completely deactivated. That stinks. With the CVT clutch, oh, never mind, it makes sense. CVT clutch, you can now coast longer from full speed. The clutch no longer exceeds an extra button shortcut. You can use the standard clutch. Problem that threshers overheated too quickly in HST mode has been fixed. Heating FS2 reduced the damage when changing driving ranges. With realistic damage system, translation text corrected, added NL language memory function has been revised again. All configurations should now load correctly. Fix swapped driving areas from the GitHub hotfix. The HST and harvester configurations no longer overrun the Combine XP speed reduction. Help menu has been updated. VCA hand throttle can only be used in HST1. However, not full throttle, just turn it up to 99%. The intervention in VCA at this point is hard. Ramps can now be controlled directly individually. And the Vario stick, most custom shop categories have been integrated. If yours is not recognized, please let them know. Compatibility with Gerval DLC and clutch value added for DBL. And finally, we have an update to the enhanced mixer wagons. This is going to be the last mod of the day. Version 101. Fix for the following error. Add density map height time. Maximum number of height types already registered. Minor script changes. Fix for straw harvest add-on. Straw bales no longer become straw pellets in the mixer wagon, and new fill plane texture for unfinished total mixed ration with straw. They also have some new stuff for modders. You can now deactivate the script for your mixing wagon if it's necessary for any reason. Maybe you got something custom or something like that. All you have to do is enter the following line in your vehicle and you are good to go. So there you go. How cool is that? Well, guys, that is it for today's new mod video. I know we didn't get any for all platforms, but it is still good to see Giants back in action. If you guys didn't know, they were out of the office last Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, as well as for a national holiday yesterday, or bank holiday. So they were out of the office for, what, 6 days in a row? So today may be Tuesday, but it's basically a Monday. Hopefully, we'll see some more stuff you haven't checked out today's testing list. Go do that, because there's a bunch of stuff on it. I believe we'll see some more stuff released later this week. All being said, have a great day. We'll see you later.